There we go. Sorted. Fix it up. Fix it up. There we go. Let me just make sure. I think we're good now. I'm just waiting for the stream so I can tell. If not, let me know. Can you hear me? It should be sorted now, but I still can't. Hey Adam, how you doing, buddy? There we go. Yep, okay, we're good. I was just waiting for that. There we go. All right, let me get this out. You can hear me. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Let's get everything ordered correctly. And do some stuff. Eduardo, sup? How you doing, buddy? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Let's do some Unified Mind stuff, man. Let's do some stuff. Let's keep this down here so I can make sure everything's running fine. Good. We're good to go. Good to go. Good to go. I've been working on some stuff, so I want to play. First things first, I want to play an Aerodactyl Unified Minds list. I think Aero Post Rotation, yeah. I'm doing well, Adam. Thank you. I am doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. English. Smashing at it. I actually can't wait for the rotation to hit. I think it's in 2 days, no? I can just nicely... Let me bring this camera down a little bit, right? Let's make sure that's good. I think that's good. Yeah. I can't wait for the rotation to hit, man. I really can't wait. Hello again, Captain Flamian. Koza, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Ernesto, don't worry, man. There's always the next one. There's always the next one. Sorry for the bad timing. It's quite late for me here. It's actually 11:21 p.m. So it's good. It's quite late for me, but I'll be alright, I reckon. Got a long day tomorrow though. Right, Aero Presentation. Let's play some Aerodactyl, man. I really like Aerodactyl now, and this isn't the GX. This is the non-GX. I really like this deck with the labs. Just getting 2 Aerodactyls out turn 1 is crazy. I do have a lot of decks, Glaze. I do have a lot of decks. I have a lot of decks. That's why I can't wait for the rotation to hit on PTCGO. It's just going to clear them all out, and I'll be stuck with like 5 decks. Which is a nice refresher. That's the word I want to say. So, there's that. Matt, I want to get some music on, but this is YouTube, so... You know what they're like. Got to be a bit careful with that stuff. Did I watch the Liverpool game? No. Did Liverpool win, or did Chelsea? Was it Liverpool versus Chelsea? Versus Chelsea. What was the score? 2-2. Ah, Liverpool won on penalties. Yeah, I thought Liverpool would have won. Not gonna lie. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Could you play Guard Trump Unified Minds? Yes. I actually have a deck for that as well, so I will play that as well. I will definitely give that a shout. Right. Pikarom. Pretty good matchup for us. He says being hit by weakness, but at the same time, they're going to KO us anyway, aren't they? So, there's that. There's that. Right. Jirachi, that's good. I think we're just going to... Yes. Yeah, I know that's getting rid of our one-shot potential, but I want to get an Inkay out and go for a Jirachi. Hopefully we get something worthwhile. I really need the lab, so if I just get labs out, I'm good. Oh, but there's the Cynthia, though. Oh, I have to do the Cynthia, man. Like, there's... Are you going to be watching the World stream this weekend? I plan to. I'm assuming it's going to be on Twitch, right? That's my assumption, at least. Stadium Nab, give me what I want. Come on. Yeah, there we go. We good. And I get a shrine as well to put out afterwards. Good stuff. So we get the labs out turn 1. Great news. We can throw that down here, hold our hand, and just go for the labs here. Bang, bang. And we're set up. Just like that. No attack, I'm afraid, but we are set up. Just need some triple acceleration energies, and we're good. It's going to be a bit slow with one Malamar, but yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. But I hope you are all doing well. I hope you're doing pretty good. I've had a pretty decent day today, so that's good. Which is nice, so... They're just going to pass up. All right. Now we are kind of stuck-ish. Yeah, actually kind of stuck here. I'm afraid. Could drop the shrine, right? At least get something going. So, really good first turn. And I'm an idiot. I could have retreated to this and gone for another Jirachi. Do you know what? Oh, I hit my mic. Win some, lose some. Also, misplay. The The king of misplays is back. We are back. Right. Hey, Tyler. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Just started a new job, so I'm going to miss Sunday's stream. Well, good luck at your new job, and congratulations for that. So, I know you're going to miss the stream, but I think it'll be worthwhile, obviously. Damn, I knew they were going to do that. I knew it. Just saw it happening. Right, we just need to find triple acceleration energy. I'm going to throw this in the discard pile so we at least have something to work with here. I mean, there's no reason to get this stuff out, but... Technical difficulties occurs, and I couldn't hear what you were about Garchomp. Yeah, I will play Garchomp. I have a Garchomp list, so I will definitely play it. Okay. Cynthia, hit me with the triple colorless energy, or the TCE, I like to call it. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to attach here as well and accelerate to it. And this choice summit doesn't really do much service here because they hit us for weak. I'm an idiot. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a stupid. I'm going to retreat into this. Hopefully get something worthwhile. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have actually... I mean, the Pokemon Labs, I'm going to... Yeah. Sure. I guess this is discard material, so we'll leave it in the hand. Yeah, should have attached the triple acceleration and attacked, but... Me being as stupid as I am... Great. Great stuff. But so the list I've got here, bruh, Dead Maniac, hope you're doing well, man. Welcome to the stream. What was I saying? Lost train of thought. Yeah, this list is pretty damn good at See, now do I go for the Stellar Wish, or do I just attach retreat just to get the attack? I think that's more worthwhile, actually. I can't attract the triple acceleration energy now. Hello, Hadi. You're watching me make misplays like no one has ever done it before. Man, I'm just stupid today. Slacking. I'm slacking like I'm slacking. Right, I'm going to throw that in there and just leave it at that. Put out this lab. Drop this down here. Go for the catcher. And the idiocy continues. Man. Not great for the first game, is it? We all make mistakes, alright? Give me a chance. Give me a break. I've had quite a long day today. Just Scoopy, I know, right? Might as well. Would have won by now, actually. It would have been game. The usual. Indeed. Indeed, buddy. Indeed. But yeah, I'm a bit tired. Going to bed soon, I'd say. So after the stream, I think I'll be down. Thank the Lord, I can actually really utilize. I would have won by now, though, man. It is pretty impressive at this point. Yes, the amount of misplays is quite impressive, I would say. These excavation maps really aren't needed right now because of the great setup we had turn 1. But you know, win some, lose some. Let's get this out. Cynthia. Man, I wish Choice Band was about. But, you know, that's fine. Nah, that's it. Just, we got the triple acceleration as well for next turn, so that's great. If they bench nothing, we are in a pretty good spot. So, they seem to be struggling a bit with their bench Pokemon, so that pays off in some way. Yeah. Oh, the guy's even more stuck than you. I know, it just pays off, luckily. Otherwise, I would have been big trouble. There it is. Man, how can we just miss such a simple victory, man? How? This is why I just sit there and go, should I really go to tournaments like this? Come on. Can you imagine me in a tournament? Jesus, the amount of misplays would be just... Oh. Would not help. Not in the slightest. Oh, Vikavolt, huh? That's interesting. Not really necessary, but interesting. Oh, hit the mic again. This is a problem with us playing post-rotation. We have no Guzma to work with here. So be it. Kind of just, yep, might as well just guarantee it here. Get a Cynthia again. Man, how many Cynthias have we played? That's the 4th. Jesus. We've got the ideal setup, so there's no real need for anything else, to be honest with you. Another KO. Man, if Shrine was just not... We have one more Shrine, but it's in the prize cards. Don't worry, Captain Flavia. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, man. Don't stress yourself, buddy. Don't stress yourself. Right. They're going to hit us. We're going to respond. We good, man. We are good. Now, they could go for... Yeah, they have to full blitz onto this one, right? That's just the way of the game right now. Which is kind of good. So we promote the Jirachi. And do I bench another Inkay? I think... No? I think I need to get a fossil down, actually. In preparation for this going. So I'm going to get a fossil out. And then we have the Pokecom right here, good to go. So there's that, which is nice. Then we... Celowish. Kill it with Malamar. Ha! I'm not going to risk that, buddy. No way. Switch is good. Yeah. And then we can be greedy, but I'm not. I'm just going to come out here with this and just KO it, I would say. And then we've got, next turn, we've got everything we need. So that's good as well. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice and easy. It's crazy how this deck just wrecks everything. And there's the Shrine. So important. Oh, we've already got the Aerodactyl as well. Great stuff. So the next goal is taking this thing out, and that's game pretty much. Should have happened a long time ago, though. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for sure. Yikes. Man. All right. Nonetheless, I think we're smooth sailing here. That turn one was just perfect. So can't complain. Hydra King, welcome to the stream, buddy. Left a like, love your vids. Glad you're back at it, man. Hope you get some wins tonight. Thanks for the kind words, man. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully. With how I'm playing, I don't know, actually. How, though? How are they doing that? Okay, no. Thanos Juice big. Hello, and yes. Right, okay. I mean, they're just going to full blitz, right? That's just all they can do, really. And we need another fossil down. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, they can go for the old tag bolt next turn. But with Shrine, we're going to be doing some good stuff. It's still a 2-hit KO, which is such a shame. But, you know, it is what it is. Is there a setting on Discord that turns photo DMs off? I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. To be honest with you. I don't know too much about Discord, so I only know what I know. Oh, they've gone for the old Quitteroonie. Okay, that's fine. Let's roll another one. This deck's kind of just good. It's just good. I will make a video on it soon. I'd say there's a couple of videos I still need to make on a couple of lists that you guys have suggested. That are post-rotation as well. So I think I'm going to be doing, for now, just exclusively post-rotation lists, considering it's like it's the rotation's happening in a couple of days. There's really no point in going into the older stuff, really. Angela, hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? Why did I put this in here? Okay, do you know what? I'm not going to complain. Win! Indeed. And we got the Pokemon Research Lab, which is fantastic. Just no Jirachi, though. But if we get a Pokemon, we're good. We have the Switch as well, so if we just pull a Pokemon here, that'd be dope. We don't. You know what? That's fine. Win some, lose some. The best we could... Okay, I'm going to Spinner here as well. And, yeah, best we could do is just... Lab. So let's bring these bad boys out. And then now all we need is just triple acceleration. It's a deck that crashed you. Yeah, it was the Egg Rowlet. Is this the one? I don't think so. I wonder what this deck is actually. When you first shuffle one card. Oh, that one. Okay. Wait, shuffle all cards. Wow, that could be a game-winning card, man. You can use this attack only if you go second early in your first turn. Shuffle one of your opponent's bench. Oh, benched. Okay. But say if it's... Oh, whoa, I saw that. Zorak Mega Tyranitar. So it's not necessarily a dark box, right? Interesting. This Pokemon has at least... This is what I don't like about Mega Sableye and Tyranitar. If this Pokemon has at least 5 extra energy attached to it, discard the top 15 cards of your opponent's deck. 5, though. Like, dude. Wait, what? Is that bugged? Was that their first turn? Oh, wait, it was, wasn't it? I'm just a dummy-doom. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we can just do this again. So we've got all our adapters out. Right. I've been using the Diggersby in a deck, and I've really enjoyed it. He has a decent attack with a possibility to take no damage next turn and 90. That discards a card from the top deck. Oh, that does sound good, actually. Hey, I was able to send my eels list through a photo. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'll check it out. Thank you. We got a lot of stuff here, but no Jirachi, so we can't really fish for any Cynthias and stuff to help us find our triple acceleration energies. They play a big deal. And our Malamars and our Inkays, like, that's, again, a big deal. So they're knocking us out anyway. So, again, the choice summon's not really that... I'm really contemplating whether or not this is relevant. I don't know what's relevant with going from 130 to 160 HP, especially when you're weak to lightning. What other cards struggle? What other... I'm not sure. I just don't know if this is particularly relevant, I'll be honest with you. There's a Cherish Ball. Probably getting a Zoroark out, right? No, they're just going to get a standard Tyranitar. Huh? What is going on? So this is the thing about PTCGO. You don't know what you're up against, really. So it's sometimes... So you really don't know what to do. Okay, that's good. We have all our Aerodactyls out, so that... You know, that's something. But we have the Cynthia, which is nice. Alright. And that's good news. That's good news. I really don't want to bench this Jirachi because I want at least one spot for an Inkay. But I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Okay, let's do that and go for Fossil Fangs here. Nice takeout. They probably don't have a KO next turn, so that's fine. Good stuff. Eels, yes. Yes, I've heard about the Eels deck. I have heard about the Eels deck. Hydro King, if I'm correct, because I could be wrong. I'm only going off what I've been told before. But I think it's playing the Electros deck. Is it Electros? It has an ability to play it. It's a stage 2 and has an ability to play it from your hand as like a basic Pokemon if you have more than 4 energy in play, and then you can move it to that Pokemon. I think that's what it is. I'm sorry if I butcher your name, Foley Boney. Thank you for coming along to the stream and welcome. Hi. Play Giant Bomb for the decks that hit huge numbers. Ooh, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if you're not going to play that, I guess so. Cynthia. The big things in my list are 4 Eel, 3 Lower Ball, 4 for Naganadel, 2 Shrines, and 2 Sableye. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's just go in and whack. Lot Sableye. Why? I'm assuming Losonda. What deck do you think will win Worlds? I think it's going to be a Malamar deck. I do. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Malamar Giratina or Malamar Garchomp with Giratina. I don't know, but I think it's going to be Malamar. Malamar is just like the most consistent deck there is right now. Like, period. So, I think it's going to be a Malamar list. But you could be wrong. I mean, it's going to be a crazy Worlds, right? Cynthia. Yeah, Electros is pretty good. Its attack is quite expensive, though. But you can charge it up in 1 turn. So there's that. Alright, let's go in and take out this bad boy. Get some prizes off that. You think Pikarom? Maybe so, maybe so. They do have a lot of resources. I think it's either going to be one of 3. It's going to be a Reshiram list, it's going to be a Pikarom list, or it's going to be a Malamar list. It's going to be one of those 3, I think. In my opinion. So, that'll be that. The thing is with the only reason I'm saying Malamar is not only because of its consistency, but if it's a Giratina one, if it's the Garchomp Giratina one, what I like in the Malamar Garchomp Giratina list is Giratina, you can use its ability to snipe some Pokemon on the bench, and that means it has damage counters, which means you can hit 240 on it, right? Is it 240, I believe? Like right away, which is dope. Our hand is just getting stuffed here. And we have no reason to play the Cynthia. We have everything we need next turn, so that's fine. Japan did a tournament to test for 4 Worlds in its top 6. Okay. Okay, there's that then. Currently building an Alone and Eggs Fowler deck. Yeah, it's a good deck, that. It's a very good deck. Tried playing against it, and it's a pain. Absolute pain. ADV Jim! Hello, man! Hello! It's like the first time I've catch you on the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's go for... We can't even retreat here. We haven't got the switch either. So I think we're just going to play our hand as much as we can. And I'm going to play this Pokecom. Bit greedy, but I really want to Cynthia and just get the switch. So I'm going to do that. And this is risky. But I just want to get game here. So I'm going to do that. And Cynthia... No, we can play the stadium. Right. Doesn't really matter. We're going to Cynthia. Now, give me the switch. Give me the switch. So, yeah, the most recent tournament was Pikarom. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, we could thin our hand down and go for a custom catcher here. That's, like, super desperate, so I'm just going to leave it. We'll lose the triple acceleration. That's fine. Top 5. Oh, okay. Top 5. You can't chop this OP. Try it out. I actually have a pretty good list. I'm going to be honest. There we go. That's a win. Nice. I'm actually going to play Giratina Garchomp now. So, if I can find it, don't know where it is. So I hope I can find it. Fingers crossed. Let's see if we can get it. Like my deck lists they need sorting out like badly. Let's just check. See if I've called it something specific, so I know that I can find it. Right. So if I do Garchomp, there we go. I think this is the list that I've... No, wrong one. Garchomp, did I call it Giratina something? Or is it, did I just call it this? Is it this one? No, that's Garchomp, which is a terrible list. Did I call it Gira something? Girichomp, there we go. Okay, there we are. What do you call the card? Giratina Garchomp? I call it Girichomp. I don't know if that's what people call it, to be honest with you. Right, let's get this going. Sixth was Blacephalon, Naganadal, Ultra Necrozma, 7-8 Ultra Necrozma. Okay. Let's Girichomp. There we are. So, Pikarom looks like the one then, huh? On paper. That's interesting, that's interesting. I want to see... I'm just excited about the... What's the food deck? I don't even know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I made so many decks. Tina Chomp. Ah. Okay. And I know the Malamar one's called Tina Tags, right? If I'm correct. The Malamar Giratina. I don't know if this list is up to date. Should be. With regards to what's good. I don't know if I've actually worked on it a lot. So I don't know if this is the best list. GG. Ah. Tina Chomp. Okay. That makes sense. See, that's why it's just better for some people to deal with it, because I can't name anything for any good reason. Ah, there's something I should have put in this deck. I think what's the Dragon Claw? Is it? I don't know if I've put it in this deck, but I think it's a really good card in this deck. So, your oversliced card shop deck. If you can give me your deck, bro, I don't mind playing it. I don't mind playing it. I don't mind giving you your list a whirl. That shouldn't be a problem with me. Mew Mew. I don't know about Mew Mew, man. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a great standalone deck. I mean, okay, it is. But it's incredibly ability reliant. And it will be immediately shut down by... What's it called? Power Plant, right? Dragon Talon. Oh, there we go. That's the one. So there's that, which is a bit concerning. Right, let's get the big boy out. What are we up against first? Okay, that's That's fine. We can circumnavigate that. That's all right. And I could get rid of this spell tag or attach it, but I'm gonna hold it. So we're gonna Viridian Forest this away and get a psychic. Now I could hold this in the active, but that's kind of scary though. Could pay to switch, but then that means I'm gonna have to take another turn before I can do calamitous slash. So because if I get Malamar next turn, then I can just charge it up, go. Right? I think we're gonna risk it. I think we're just gonna pass. Yeah, Mew Mew's pure meme. Yeah, I think it's just, there is just one stadium card that if a guy just goes out there and thinks, I've got a good deck and I have no real good stadiums to play, I'm just going to throw in power plants. Done. Like, Reshivar's a deck that I think you can have a bit of options with regards to what stadiums you play. I've seen people play Lysander's Lab with it. So you could just cut the Lysander's Lab because you don't really need that so much. And rather put in, let's get this Giratina in there. Put in, what am I saying? A power plant, and then your Calamitous. Oh, Calamitous. Okay. Man, I feel like I'm being taught like a 5-year-old. Right, we have to get this out of the active, but I really want... I have to switch though, right? Because I really want to get a Malamar here, but if you get a Malamar, it's just going to stay in the active, so I think we have to just switch. Just in case we don't get it. And just in case we Cynthia and don't get the switch, so... Power plant, I guess, is easy to play around, definitely. But that can give you some really good turns against Mew Mew, in my opinion. Right, Acrobike. And there we go. So we got the Malamar. No, we don't. What am I talking about? Wait, yes, we do. Wow, I'm stupid. Okay. And we actually got the switch. So we would have had a good attack this turn, but I was a bit scared. I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit scared. All right, let's do that. We can get Giratina out at least and Distortion Door and charge that up for the time being. So there's that. Sweet stuff. But yeah, having a Pokemon that's only ability is a bit scary. It can, yeah, that's true, because you can just play around with it completely. I agree with that for sure. Now, do we get a KO in anything? But then that's just... I don't know. When you compare it to other decks who don't have to have that kind of an issue, that's why I don't think it's going to be that great. Mew Mew is less consistent than other meta decks, and it's easier to take against. I'm already using Girafarig, Lost Thunder, and Picrom. Ha! Yeah. Weirdly, the new Baby Necrozma is doing well in the new Mali decks. The Baby Necrozma? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good card, actually. I haven't got that one yet, though. Oh, speaking of Mew, there's a Mewtwo GX. Not good. Not good at all. Hey, oh, you could have some fun with this one, though. If you really found a way to make it not clunky, you could really go for this with Malamar and... what's it called? Parasect. That would be fun. That would be a good idea. Alright, that's avoidable, so there we go. Man, we're not getting like the KO on this thing, though. Jeez, that's annoying. Alright, I'm going to go for... I'm going to charge up the Giratina here. And... There we go, get rid of that one. I'm going to go for the Giratina charge up and hit into that with this, I think. I think that's what I want to do. For now. Considering I'm not getting a KO on it. So it's 2-shot regardless. Whoa, we can't put it on you. We can put it on you. Since you can't really get spread damage, and this is not doing spread damage. The GX attack is broken though. What, the Mew Mew one? But isn't Mew Mew... I'm not sure how people play it, to be honest, so I don't have much of an idea on it. Alright, there's Rap GX. That's good, at least we got that out of them. Let's throw you here. Yeah. Let's see if we can get another Inkay down or something. Good stuff. There we go, that's nice, that's nice. Let's get rid of the Viridian Forest and get a Another Psychic Energy into hand. That's good news. Good stuff. There we go. You're here. Yes, you are. Hello. Hello. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing here. Hope you're doing here. Hope you're doing well. That's what I mean to say. Right, they're ready to go almost. Prevent all damage on this Pokemon attacks during your opponent's next turn. Right. Alright, we get to take this out, which is nice. And they are... Well, they can't do their GX attack. I just realized. That's fine. Can we please have another... We only have one Giratina in this deck, right? Yeah, the other one's Prize. So the other two are Prize, actually. Alright, so be it. Thin the deck down a bit. Go for a Lily. Alright, there we go. What can we get? Attacker-wise, nothing. Let's just get a Jirachi. Let's just do that. And let's just go for... We could go for this. That could be a devastating GX attack. 3 extra fighting, though. Oh, wait. No. Yeah. We can... Is that greedy, though? Is that, like, super greed? I don't care. We're going to do it. We're going to set up this guy's GX attack. And we're just going to discard the Mew and the the Mewtwo. And probably the Ghastly. And then just leave him stuck in the active. Good day, Gary. Good day. Well, good night, actually. Glad you're doing better. I am doing better. I'm not there yet. I'm not going to lie. I'll be completely honest with you guys. But I am better. I'm definitely better, and I'm feeling all right. So that's good. So thank you for your concern as well. I appreciate it, man. Energy retrieval. What are they doing here? This deck's all over the place, man. I just keep playing decks that are all over the place. But I really want to go for this GX attack. I did Beast Game GX in Basmosa, and it was bugged as well. Really? Man, I hate these constant bugs. Oh, dude, did you really try to do that? Dude. I see what you're going for, but dude. Alright, the GX attack's not really ideal here, but we're also not getting the KO on this thing, so I don't mind being just greedy and going for it. Might as well, right? Let's do that. Let's Acrobike here. Cynthia, definitely. Let's get this Giratina into the discard pile as well. Get ourselves, I guess, a Psychic. And let's go for this Distortion Door. We get to take this out, which is nice. And hit into this as well. So that's good news. Well, I guess I could do the GX attack here. And just leave him stuck with an Ekans, right? Full-on greed play. I fear these decks are a tad rogue. I'm not sure, man. It seems to be a bit messy. The Blast Lapras deck has been crushing, by the way. Oh, the Blast Lapras, what? Let's just go for Cynthia. Reset Stamp's bad. Yeah, I'm going to go for my GX attack here. It's greed, but gotta have a bit of fun, you know? Let's do that. Wait, why is it not glowing? Oh, 3 extra. Damn. Man, I need 1 more. I need 4. I only play 4. Jeez. Okay. Fine. We'll just... we're actually going to set up for this then. No. I have to hit into this thing. Man, we're going to get confused next turn. Oh, that's just a feel-bad moment. Yikes. Man! Do I Lydia attack and just go into this? And then go GX attack next turn, but then I need to guarantee... No, we're not going to mess around here. Damn, that's such a shame. That is such a shame. Again, technical difficulties. You're right there, buddy. I don't mind playing a Garchomp list at all. Oh, there's a Shadow Pain. Yikes. Oh, is that going to set them up? 6 damage counters, right? Oh, no, it doesn't. Thank God. What does this do then? Paralyzed. Ah! That's a fun little deck, right? 170 damage. Obviously, Switch plays around it, but damn, that's something. That's definitely something. Thing is, that's not really going to be great post-rotation because Victini's going to go, so. Although you could play that with, what's that new card where you ignore the outcome of coin flips, you choose your outcome, or something like that? Am I correct? Am I right? Okay, switch time, please. Just give me a switch. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay, and, I don't know if it's necessary to do the GX attack now, though. Okay, let's just get this here. Because they're going to take 3 prizes next turn regardless, right? So, we could get the extra fighting energy. I know that already. We could rid of these 2. But that just leaves this in the active to KO me. So I might as well KO it, right, while I'm here. As much as I want to do it for the memes, it's just not necessary. Do I attach? Sure. In fact, I'm going to go with the Giratina here. Seems like the smarter play. And then we'll just put 40 on the Jirachi for now. That's fine. We're still protected from snipe damage, so that's fine. There we go. Will supporter, there we go. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I would have done it, but it's just like leaving me in the open to be KO'd. And the great thing is, if they take out this, then we can put damage counters on here and take it out if we want. If they put that in the active, or that one's going down anyway, it's just not necessary. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to risk losing. Maybe in another game. Maybe in another game. Oh. Oh, wow, they're just going to go for the wrap, huh? Did they get the heads? No, they don't. And that's game. Just retreat. What pow? Done. Again, I could do the meme, but we're not going to do the meme. Hey, Ryan, how you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you for coming along and helping out. Skadoink. There we go. Done. Maybe in the next game we get a chance to do it. Maybe in the next one. Alright, let's go again. Let's go again. Flamian, I'm not sure if you actually sent me your list or not, so I'm opening Discord now, but I'm going to just roll another one. Yeah, exactly, I'll win no matter what. I wanted to do it, I really wanted to do it, but I thought all I'm doing is making the game longer. So, the non-GX Blastoise with Recycle. The what? I made a video on it? What? I'm slacking. I'm slacking. Okay, what are we starting off with? That's okay. It can be better, though. It can definitely be better. Man, I need a haircut. Check Eels too. I would, but I actually don't. Henry, hello, man. Hello. Don't apologize for being late at all. I'm glad you're here. I would, but I only have 2 Eels, so I can't really do anything right now with an Eels deck. I can trade, but that'll take a bit of time, so. Latias, huh? Maybe they're going for a... Oh, yeah, duh. I saw them take it out with the arm. Wouldn't it be cool to use that in a Giratina deck, right? That seems like it will work. But I'm hearing people like really go for this Eels deck, man. People are really, really supporting it, so there's definitely something behind it. Let's see if we get what we want here. Not really. We have the Pokecom, so we'll take advantage of that. And we'll get the Tina down. So, that would be good. We can attach for turn, and that's fine. There we are. Sweet. When he started a Minecraft playthrough. Oh my god, the Minecraft craze is just insane right now. Absolutely insane. But I love it. I love it. I've actually been watching all of PewDiePie's videos. It's really cool, man. Do a Minecraft playthrough. Really? You guys really want to see that? I mean, I'm not against it. Don't get me wrong. But I would be terrible. I would be terrible. I used to play it a lot when I was younger, but I would be so bad at Minecraft, man. I really would. I might do it. I might do it. I might see how it goes. You know, I don't want to be stuck playing the same game forever, so I might. I'm open to the idea. Minecraft playthrough. Oh Lord. Don't play eels as bad, but they're just wrong. I won't. What I'll do is I will hopefully find a Malamar here. Let's play first before I say anything else, because I don't want to misplay. Malamar. Nope. Fine. Have it your way. Benching like crazy. I don't care. And then we'll put damage onto probably the Dratini. What is this deck? See, it's just so many weird decks are coming up against here. It won't let you paste it. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what I could do there, to be honest with you. I'd watch. How's RuneScape been? Ryan, I haven't been playing it at all. I haven't been playing it. I really haven't. And I don't know why. I just immediately lost interest. Okay, let me be real with you. Let's get philosophical, okay? I like to think a bit deep, so I want to go into this a bit. So when I was playing RuneScape, I was investing a ton of time into it, right? A ton of time. Now, whilst doing that, it was fun, but it wasn't actually productive, right? And the way I see things with my life is I like to be as responsible as I can possibly be and invest time into the right things, at the right moment in time. Right? So, for example, considering I've been uploading these past weeks is because I've been having a bit of a rough time. I find it necessary to take a step back for the sake of my mental health, right? So, and that's me being responsible for my own well-being. So that's kind of how I like to think and how I like to act. And I think it completely trumps the idea of acting impulsively and doing just what you want. I don't think doing what you want works out in life. I think it's fun and it's great to do. But when you just do what you want, it really catches up with you when you're older, because you fail to meet your responsibilities and you get into a lot of trouble, right? So let's Distortion Door here and hit some stuff that we might want to KO easier next turn. There we go. So to relate that to RuneScape, I was investing so much time into it that I could be investing somewhere else. So I could be, as I said, fixing up some stuff at the house, or spending more time with my son, or spending more time on these videos, which is a lot more beneficial to me right now. So I thought, do you know what? Adulting, exactly, adulting, yes. So I thought, do you know what? And also, I was paying, I think, like an £8 a month membership fee on RuneScape to have access to everything. And I thought, do you know what? It'd be better if I spent that on Audible and start listening to books. So I've spent that on Audible instead. So I've cancelled that membership, stopped playing, and started spending that on Audible so I can get a free audiobook. So right now I'm listening to the Gulag Archipelago by Alexander Solzhenitsyn, which is a really interesting documentation of the Soviet Union and the Gulag. So very interesting book. So yeah, I've been trying to like make sure that I stick to my priorities and what's important. And to answer that question in the longest way possible, Ryan, I've stopped playing it because it just wasn't beneficial to me in the long run. So there's that. But yeah, that's kind of how I like to live, and it does pay off and help out really well. So there's that. But think about it this way, right? Okay, we get the KO, which is nice. Let me just play here a bit. I'm going to go for the Cynthia. Come on. Okay. That's fine. We got the KO. This is how I like to think of it. And this is why I think it's extremely beneficial to take responsibility for yourself. Is that it's the Salamence deck, yeah, which is so weird. I haven't seen any of this in a while. And this actually is quite a doable deck because of Welder. So that's something I might have fun looking into. Stormlight Archives. Oh, I'll note that one down. I do like fantasy. I think I like a bit of both fiction and non-fiction. It depends on the impact of the one that is non-fiction, how relevant it is to things, in my perspective, I'd say. But let's get another Malamar out quickly while I'm here. I know I attach the fighting, but I know I can do damage with that. The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. Oh, these are like some interesting stuff, man. And hello, Samuel. Yeah, responsibility for yourself, definitely. Here's an example, right? So I'll briefly explain what happened to me when over these past couple of weeks. Basically, I met a girl, pretty much, and let's make sure I get the right stuff out here. I don't want to think too much. Met a girl, thought she was fantastic, and she kind of was interested in me, started messaging me, we started speaking and stuff and getting on really well. And I thought, this is great, this is really good. Let's just take this out for now. Huh? Oh, they did the... See, this is the problem with me speaking all the time. I'm gonna need to stop preaching healthy stuff. But yeah, I met this girl, and basically, long story short, she led me on to use me, and used me, sorry, for what I had to offer as a person. So she used me for 18 plus stuff, and also used me for, you know, well, I wouldn't say used me for money, technically speaking, but kind of sponged off me as well. Spent a lot of time with me, and kind of just made me believe that we could actually be something really good. And I really liked her as well, which is amazing. And then what happened was, there's one night where we went out, and she asked me to come out with her, and I went out to a place I've never been before by myself. None of my actual friends went. And then right in front of me, she starts like pulling another man, and I was like, whoa, like it hit hard. Like it hit really hard. So not only did she use me, she also like basically sucker punched me right in the face, and it hit like bad. So using that as oh yeah, I know it happens a lot, man. This is, funnily enough, this is my first basically a gold digger. I wouldn't say she did it for that reason. I would say that's a part of it. So I wouldn't say she gold digged off me and that was her goal. I think it was, she recently split up with one of her boyfriends before, about a month ago. So I think she was kind of using me for that boyfriend-like person who can be there with her and she sees regularly and can spend time with her while she goes out and has fun with other men, so I can just sit in the back line and wait. That's kind of what I feel like she was trying to do. So thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. So yeah, she was like that with me, and this is why I fundamentally believe in taking responsibility for yourself. Let's get this retreated. I guess we can just retreat into another one. I want to use that for a Malamar next turn and leave it at that. Because if you take responsibility for yourself, when things like that happen, because you have such a good life behind you in the first place, it's so much easier to deal with, right? Because you have all the great things that you've formed in your life because you've taken responsibility. So all meaning, so your family, your own house, like for me, my son, there's things I have that I am responsible for that I really take seriously, that I can look back on and go, do you know what? At least I have that, and that's really good. And not only does that help you, but it also allows you to evaluate your self-worth a bit. So you can sit there and go, do you know what? I'm worth more than that. So it, like, the reason why I live my life like this is because it helps so much more when you go through a bad time in comparison to when you just sit down all day and just play games, which is kind of ironic me saying this, but I don't do that. So if you sit down all day, don't really focus on your life and don't invest in your life properly with the people around you and what you do and how you can become successful, both, I would say, with yourself on a, I want to say spiritual level, but I don't really want to say that. I would say just with your life in general, and also career-wise, right? So those things you can fall back on, and it really helps you manage these things and deal with it. So it's a really helpful way to manage these things when you have a hard time, because I feel like one of the biggest issues out here is people are not being told that they not only can be responsible for themselves but should be, right? Like it's super important, because when things get rough, you are screwed if you have nothing to support you in the long run. You're screwed, you know? So that's something that's like really helped me out. So pretty much these past 2 weeks, if I didn't have what I have now to support me through whatever I'm going through, which, by the way, it's happened for a short period of time, but was very impactful to me, I would have been gone for a lot longer. I might have quit YouTube, for example, because I'd be in such a bad state. So I definitely have the better outcome because I took care of myself. So that's why. I've gone on a bit of a tangent, so let me see what you're saying. You're a smart guy, you get it. It's nice to hear that in light of that BS, you're able to move on and not be be too down over it. Her actions will affect her more than you in the long run. It actually has, you know, it definitely has. She's already shown signs of guilt, but I've identified it as guilt not because of my pain, but guilt because she knows she's done wrong and she has that resting on her conscience. So it's kind of like she wants to get away with it and wants me to kind of provide that to her. But that's another thing you need to do as well. When you have high self-worth, you can stand up for yourself a lot better, and you can know, no, I'm not having this. You can say that to yourself, and understand when someone's being malevolent to you, that, yeah, they don't even deserve your forgiveness because they haven't repented what they've done in the first place. So I believe in forgiveness, don't get me wrong, but if they don't, the person who's done you wrong, if they don't repent and try and make it up, and make it right, so search for atonement, then they are undeserving of forgiveness because they haven't learned their lesson, and it means they're likely to do it again. So that's why, you know, nice guys, right, who let the girl do whatever they want and slip away with everything, suffer so much because they let them get away with everything because they think they're not, that the person they have is so good that they need them, right? So, and that's kind of what I led myself to believe in that little bubble that we were forming over the couple of weeks, and that's why it hit me hard. So it's a very good life lesson. Very good life lesson. So, and it's hard though. It's hard because you have to like manually sit there and do things that you're not in a mood to do. But knowing that you need to do them because they're important. Right, let's do this. Sweet. So we can hit these Dragonites and one-shot them, which is nice. Good stuff. Someone has been reading the Bible. Speaking of... No, I haven't. I actually haven't. I haven't actually. Big difference between forgiveness and pity. Agreed. Very much agreed. But, I mean, look, you could see this... you can even see this in the Bible, right? Bear in mind, I haven't actually studied the Bible. I haven't, but I know of some stories and what they represent, okay? So let's talk about the story of Cain and Abel, right? So if you don't know the story of Cain and Abel, I don't know it in too much depth, but I can summarize it at least. So in the story of Cain and Abel... basically, Cain and Abel are brothers, and Abel has everything going right for him in his life. Absolutely everything is going perfect, right? And then we have Cain, who is, like Abel, making sacrifices, which I think is a very big part of life, by the way, but is just not getting what Abel is getting. And then what happens is Cain becomes resentful and kind of goes to God and says to God, basically, why did you make the world this way? And then God's like, well, why are you challenging me for making the world this way? It's not the world, it's you. And it's true, right? Because if the world was that way, then Abel wouldn't be doing so well, right? So it's not the world. You can't be resentful towards other people or the world. You have to reflect on yourself and go, maybe I'm making the wrong sacrifices to make my life better. Maybe I'm not being responsible for myself. And Cain, unfortunately, didn't get that memo and ended up killing Abel. And that goes to show, you know, the dark part of yourself, the part that's extremely resentful and dangerous when someone does you wrong. And you have to tame that part of yourself. Because that also, not only is that like the dangerous, murderous part of yourself, but it's also the part that gives you courage and strength as well. So you have to be able to manage that. But basically, long story short, if you don't take responsibility for yourself, and if you blame the world for everything that's happened to you, you're going to suffer, and it's not going to get better. You have to sit there and go, okay, what did I do wrong? So in this scenario, even though this girl did me wrong completely, what I did wrong was be so naive and not take the opportunity to make it clear to her what I wanted, right? Which was a relationship. Obviously, she didn't want that. So you have to look at yourself even when you know you're not wrong. So that way, next time it comes along, and it probably will, as Ryan said, it's quite common, you know what to do next time. And that's you growing, and that's how you build yourself. And then what happens is people will start to respect you, the right people will gravitate around you, and the wrong people also gravitate around you, but you'll have enough self-worth to identify that and clear them out and let go of them. So it's such a crucial part of life. And I think that story of Cain and Abel in the Bible is like really nails that like so well. So that's something. Right, I've been going on for so long. And I'm not even keeping track of this game. The reason why I haven't played this Jirachi, by the way, is because I want to get a... Okay, I'm reset stamping right now. Because I want to get the Dene GX so I can get a better hand. Like, this hand's rough, man. This hand is rough. Alright, let's get rid of the treasure. We don't need it. And let's get that and attach it to this Giratina. And then pass. Oh, I'm an idiot! I'm supposed to retreat. See? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. So, yeah, I think... Thank you. Very cute. No, man, it's just... I'm just saying what I think, you know? It took me a long time to kind of figure this stuff out. I mean, do you know what's funny, right? I've been making YouTube videos for a while, but... Wait. I'm glad to see you're back creating content more now. I do hope it continues forever. We appreciate you and your tangents. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. Like, one thing that coming back here has just... It's proven that concept so true. Like, it's proven it to be so true. Because I felt like crap. I came back, made a video, and I've had all these kind words and compliments and support from all of you, even now. And it just removes the pain almost. It's like, yeah, this is something valuable. Stick to it. Keep going. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's proof of that. So, but the funny thing is, right, I've gone through a hell of a journey with this kind of stuff. And I know it sounds like I'm kind of bragging, and I don't want to sound that way at all. But I'm just being honest. And I think being honest is the best thing you can be. So, I think around 2016 times. I think this is when I was starting 2016 to 2018. Around those years was when I was starting to make the Pokemon videos and stuff. I was I was very nihilistic. Now, if you don't know what nihilism is, to summarize it, man, we're just... I genuinely know that the reason we're not winning here is because I'm talking, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry if there's people sitting there going, shut up. I'm sorry. Right, let's attack. Let's get into this. Yeah, so nihilism, it may be something that you may be experiencing. I think so many people like have a high level of nihilism. It's kind of scary. So nihilism is when you look at the world and go, what's the point? You think you're this small speck of dust amongst 7 billion people. So what you do doesn't matter, right? Because you think in the long run, may it be 10 years down the line, 20, 30, 40, 100, 200, well, you know, 1,000, a million years down the line, it's not going to make a difference. So a lot of people go into that state of impulse and not responsibility and start going, I'm going to do what I want because I don't care. I'm going to die and that's it, right? That doesn't matter. So you don't care. And it's so wrong. That's exactly how I used to think. And it's just so wrong because you have such an impact on so many people. It's almost unfathomable. It's crazy because you have so many people around you that know so many people around you that nobody knows so many people around them that it's like a ripple effect. It's crazy. All right, let's do this. Let's get this out. So I think if you're nihilistic, so you sit there and think, what's the point? It doesn't matter. It does. It really, really does. What you do, you can make or break someone's a breakthrough in anything. You can make or break a lot of stuff. Think of it this way, right? Let's say this is how people get murderers, by the way, which it's quite a dark topic, I know, but I want to make the point here. So if you become resentful and you go further down, further down, further down, you start hating the world more and more and more and more because people just keep doing you wrong and nothing matters and everything is against you. You are likely to become genocidal, and that's usually what a lot of the, you know, shooters and stuff think, right? They hate the world, so they want to take it out with all their vengeance, right? So as soon as you get like that, you can become murderers. What if you commit murder and you've killed someone who had the potential to cure cancer, right? It's extremely unlikely, but what if? Like, that's something that is huge and potentially huge. So obviously you want to do as much good as you can to support everyone around you so they can be the best they can be. So if they can be the best they can be, the world can be a lot better, right? Because there's so many people that are being the best they can be. So that's kind of how I think, right? Nothing will make a difference if everyone does nothing. Exactly. That's exactly it, Wimpo. So I think that's such a critical part of life as well. So there's that, which I think is really cool. So, and it's fascinating because you can see it happen in life just as you go along. Like if you go like a year, right, of thinking nothing matters, I'm going to do what I want, watch your life deteriorate. It will fall down and hell will catch up to you. Definitely. You know, it will definitely happen. So that's something that will happen. And I know because I've experienced it myself, because when I was nihilistic, my life went to the point where I stayed in my house all day I was weak. Like, weak. You're back, but not for long. That's fine, buddy. That's fine. Take your time, man. It's all good. Except in quantum physics. Okay, maybe. But, so I spent, yeah, like 2 years being nihilistic. I stayed in my house, didn't have a job. I had barely any friends. I had one friend who was, in fact, the one friend that betrayed me more than any other friend I've ever experienced. That's another thing. And that was kind of the reason I uploaded a video before why I didn't upload. So there was that friend, the only friend I had in real life. I was distant from my family. I barely spoke to them. Not that I didn't like them, I just didn't care, so I didn't engage. So I didn't speak to them. And all I did was sit at home, and it was just... In the moment, it was blissful, because I get to do what I want when I want without care. But as soon as everything fell apart, it was absolute catastrophe. It was hell. It was absolute hell. I had to dig myself out of this huge hole I put myself in. And so that's when I realized I shouldn't be nihilistic, and I swore to never be like that again. So if you're someone that's nihilistic, I would heavily... And if you think, what's the point? Doesn't really matter what I do. I'm a small speck. Just don't think like that, because you're going to really regret that when you're older, because you're not going to learn any lessons, which is why I'm sitting here at 23 years old learning a lesson that a lot of people learn at the age of like 18, right? Where you go out and then you get used by someone. Like, that's such a common thing, but I've never experienced it because I spent so many years hiding in like my bubble, never going out, never experiencing and never exploring the world. So I never grew, and I stayed as myself, a little kid, all the way up until, well, last year. Like, the growth I've had this year is insane as a person. That's because I decided to go out, explore, be responsible, and challenge things. Like, really take on things that I'm scared to take on. So I had a massive anxiety. I hated going out. So I was like, I'm going to go out, I'm going to experience, and I'm going to have courage to take on what I'm scared of. And now I go out pretty much every other week, and I have friends that really care about me and really want the best for me. And not only that, they let me make mistakes. That's a good friend, by the way. A good friend is someone that lets you make mistakes, not tries to protect you, because you have to grow. You have to make mistakes and learn. So yeah, they let me make mistakes. I make mistakes like the one I just made these past 2 weeks, and then you grow. And it's like, my life has been 10 times better this past year than it has ever been, just because I decided to go down that road. So I'd recommend it. I would never take my time when it comes to your streams. They're entertaining, and you're one of the nicest YouTubers I've ever met. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. Has anyone been paying attention to this game? I really haven't. I really haven't. It's insane. It's insane. But yeah, I like to put a lot of thought into these things and kind of dissect a lot of things almost to perfection. It can be a flaw in some ways because I can overthink a lot of stuff. You know, I can sit there and go, but what if it's this? But what if it's that? But what if it's this? And I start to be curious and question everything, which is something I need to work out. But it's definitely done me a favor in the long run. I'll tell you that for sure. So there's definitely that. But right, I don't know if we're winning this. I don't think we are. They only need one prize, right? We can have a Malamar down. No, if we find another energy, another psychic energy, that would be good. That would be pretty good. Honestly, now I forgot you were playing. See, it's not just me then. It's not just me. It's not just me. But I'm glad you're listening, right? Sometimes I think I can talk so much in such a monotone voice that you can just like lose focus and just wander off. You know, that's what happens. But it's insane. So, but yeah, one thing I'd say is definitely take responsibility for yourself and just know that in your weak state, you have incredible strength, like to deal with a lot of things, man. Like you really do, but you need to build yourself up. And in time, we lost. We lost. We lost. We lost. Such a shame. Such a shame. Right. I feel so stupid. Oh, let me play something. Let's go for... See, I've got some post-rotations lists. So I wanted to try this, but it's not working. It was a Steelix. Let me show you what it is and how it's functioning and see if we can work on this, right? See if we can work on this. So, but yeah, right. What's the next topic? I would say. Right. So let's say you're bearing all that. Let's say okay, with loving yourself and taking responsibility for yourself. By the way, I don't know. Let me talk about that. Hold my beer. Right. You know when people say love yourself, I think it's so oversaturated. It's become almost desensitized in the meaning behind it. I've seen a lot of people take the term love yourself as do what makes you feel good. No, that's not what loving yourself is. In fact, that's kind of the opposite. It's kind of betraying yourself almost. Your Garchomp will give me. Where is your list, man? Just send it to me. Did you put it in the thing? In the deck list suggestions? Oh, is it just Garchomp? Oh, yeah, I really should do that, shouldn't I? I really should do that. Your Garchomp that would give easy wins. I thought it was a Giratina Garchomp. Pardon me. I thought it was a Giratina Garchomp. Is it this? Ditto, Gibble, Buzzwole, Diancie. Is it this one? This the one? I think it is. Let me give that a shout in a second. Right. Let me know if you've heard of the topic of love yourself. Have you heard people discuss that, talk about that, or preach it, basically? But I've heard it go around a lot. I used to be a big fan of BTS, and that's all about loving yourself. And it's something that just didn't make sense. It was like they were telling you it's okay to be who you are, which I get it, right? It's okay to be who you are because you're valuable. You have value as a person. I get that. But it's also kind of preaching the message of it's okay to be in your current state, right? It's okay to be who you are right now. May you be struggling with certain things that you could work on. It's okay. Technically, it's okay. Really, though, it's not. Because I think truly caring about yourself and loving yourself is working on those things, right? And to work on those things, you need to make sacrifices as well. And like, the bigger the sacrifice, usually the greater the opportunity as well that comes from it. But yeah, that's something else in particular. But when people talk about loving yourself, it really baffles me because it's kind of preaching the opposite message that it's trying to preach, which is insane. Right, let's get Heat Factory here. But yeah, the reason why is because just loving yourself is doing those things that I said earlier. You know, taking responsibility for yourself and giving yourself a meaningful life, not just pursuing happiness. Because I think pursuing happiness is kind of weak. It's great to be happy, don't get me wrong. But you can't, happiness is an emotion, it's temporary. You can't have pure happiness, it's impossible. So I think pursuing that is also quite weak. Why did we not get, man, we didn't get an Onyx. Yikes. Yikes, man. God damn it. But that's that. Right, so the problem with this list, there's a lot of problems. I really want to make this Steelix list. It looks fun. It looks crazy. Although it's a bit all over the place. I need to figure it out. I was thinking of just going for the welder engine to really charge up this Gigaton Shake, but it's just not happening so well. If I be frank. Nope. Nope. I kind of want to hold this Heat Factory though. I'm not going to use it. I could welder, but like to what? You know? Okay, Pokecom, that's good. Now I can welder. There we go. Sweet, let's get this Onyx out. I like this Onyx as well. Can you explain the quote, money can't buy happiness? Well, money can buy temporary happiness, in my opinion. So it can give you something that makes you feel good in the moment, but it's also following the same trope, in my opinion, of not being responsible. So it seems to be, yeah, kind of fulfilling how you feel. So it's quite a complex thing because I think money does play a role, a valuable role, which is why people pursue it so much. But let me put it this way, right? And this kind of goes again down the line of responsibility versus impulse. So we use the topic of money. Let's say you have some money, right? £1,000 or $1,000 or whatever. And you go to the shop and you see this TV. You're like, oh, I'd feel really happy if I can buy that and have a new TV in the house. I think it would be great. So you go ahead, you go buy the TV. But in the back of your mind, you knew you had a bill coming up, right? So what you've done is impulsively buy the TV, and now you have to pay the price by having a bill of, let's say, £1,000 that you failed to pay. So now you're struggling. So I think money can buy happiness in a temporary state, but I don't think it can solve your problems as much as people think. And I think the value of money is just not... I want to make sure I say this right. I can't actually do my... Damn, I have to do this. Okay. I think we get a KO here, no? Oh, close. I think it just instantaneously gratifies you with no long-term outcome. So happiness comes from contentness, which you have with what you have, and a clean conscience. Money provides stability. Yeah, that's true. Happiness comes from contentness. I think contentness and happiness are kind of similar things. Are kind of different things. So I think to be content is not to be happy. I think to be content is to be okay with everything. If I'm thinking about the definition of content, you know, it's like, I'm fine, I'm good, I like where I am. Life's going well, you're content with life. But happiness is just, in my opinion, happiness is a temporary emotion. It's not something that you can have all the time and maintain. So I think if someone's dreaming for happiness in their life, I would say don't try to obtain happiness in life. Like, every time you're happy, great, stick to it, good. That's a good moment. But it shows if you're constantly happy or impulsive, like engaging in what you want to do all the time and you're happy, you're going to learn very hard that you're not going to have much going for you in life when things go wrong. That's what I'll say. Right. We've gone from a TCG stream to a live commentary. Look at me, huh? Look at me. What have I become? Not that having things and wanting them is bad. I'd say having things and wanting them is not... I wouldn't say that's bad. But you have to, like, think of your future self, right? You have to think of your future self. Is it beneficial to you? I think you can treat yourself every now and then. Don't get me wrong. Because that's good for helping you cope with things that you may be struggling with. But don't rely on that. That's what I would say. Don't rely on it. And that's why people say money can't buy you happiness, in my opinion, is because there's only so much money you can spend, but you can't get rid of what goes wrong. You know, if you're struggling with something, money isn't going to solve it in the long run. Think of it this way. Even if you buy someone off for something you've done wrong, right? If you talk about the legal system and stuff, okay, you've got away with it. But if you're any human being, you will have a conscience, and your conscience will be kind of tainted. And no matter how much money you pay, you're going to have this innate guilt eating you up. If you are a normal human being, which most people are, you're going to have that eating you up very, very slowly, and it will consume you no matter how much money you have. So that's something that I think is quite important. Thank you, philosophical side of Sean. You're welcome, buddy. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. But money is valuable because it does provide stability. And that's important. Don't devalue money. I think money is valuable. Like, it's important. It's important. It's not the most important thing, but it is important. And I will say that with full honesty. It is important. So to neglect that, I think, out of feeling like you're being virtuous and thinking, oh, I don't need money to make me happy. Okay, money is a role. It has a role. It's important. See you later, Samuel. Thank you for having a chat, man. I appreciate it. Why can't I do the ground thing? What? Oh, yeah, because of the attack. Okay, that's fine. We'll pass. So, yeah, I think money's a complex thing, personally. But I'm not too sure it can buy everything you need in life. That's what I would say. So there's that. It can definitely help you, but it won't solve everything. Whew, they didn't KO us. All right, we got another KO, which is nice. Thanks to this gigaton thingy, my bob. Right? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's good. Let's Cynthia. What's our welders looking like? We've got some welders. So this deck's functioning at least. It's just not doing what I want all the time. There's a Jirachi. We can actually use that now. Gigaton shake. Skadonk. What are we hitting there? 250. Damn. Damn. But yeah, if you have any questions like that, you can tell I love talking about this stuff. So by all means, throw them at me, because there's probably a lot of things I haven't thought about and I'd love to think about. So there's that. But you also have to bear in mind, a lot of things I say It's so much easier said than done. Like, you have to take it into action, and it's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard because you're going to have every single reason to, like, hate everything, right? You're going to, no matter what. Right, let's just Jirachi this turn. We can't attack anyway, so we'll just do that, and let's charge up. Probably... Do I charge up the other Onyx? I don't know. I think Rainbow Brush would be good in here now that I think about it. Let's do that. Let's Stellar Wish and get... Oh, we can Fiery Flint. Can we... Is there any point in doing that? Or is the Switch more valuable? I'd say the Switch is more valuable. Let's do that. My face when Son has been listening to the conversation I've had for 75 minutes with a computer screen. Oh... I can imagine the Son just sitting there going, huh? What's going on? Oh, what's he on about? Sorry. Do I go to the Emolga? I think so. We can't attack this turn, so that's fine. Alright, there we go. There we are. Your engine's getting quite popular. The Emolga engine, huh? I assume you mean the Emolga engine or the Welder engine. I don't know which one you're about. Alright, I mean, technically speaking, we don't need to attack with the big boy this turn, so we can just come in with this Onyx. Get another Steel. Oh, we're out of Steelix. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. That ain't good. Alright. Guess we're just going to go for Ground Stream. That is a KO, right? We are hitting 50. I'm going to hold this hand. We've got a pretty good stuff in our hand. Alright, there we go. I don't even need to do this, but sure. It's actually working out well. Well, the Rainbow Brush. Yes, it's a really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. I do indeed. I do have another deck I want to show, actually. That is pretty good. And I will upload a video on it. I think it's... I'm really liking where it's going so far. So I'll show you that one as well. Alright, looks like we're going to have to do the older Onyx. Oh, we've won. Skadoink. There we go. 240 damage. Sweet. Alright. I want to show you this other deck, actually. Where is it? There we go. Buzzmosa Parasect. It's actually really good. I say that, watch it fail. But it uses the Welder Rainbow Brush thing, so I wanted to really work that. And then it uses, what's that new bell? Deafening, something hearing bell? I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I actually don't know what it's called. I really don't know what it's called. Man, this is a bad hand. This is not a good hand. This is a bad hand. We need to get a mulligan pool. I'm going to get the turn 1. Oh, I haven't got beast energy in here. That's what I need. What deck is this? Definitely water. Keldeo? Don't be Keldeo. Oh, Lord have mercy. Please don't be Keldeo. Oh, I don't want Keldeo. No. Oh, it's so bad. Keldeo's bad. Alright, I got Cherish Ball, which is good. So I think I play Earring and Bell. That's the one. Oh, this deck. Well, at least we hit it for weakness. We can definitely get the Denny out, so that's good, and we play that for sure. So have to see how this unfolds. We're getting a turn 1 Buzzmosa is quite easy in this deck actually, which is nice. Steven's Resolve. Wow, they're going straight for it, aren't they? We're getting all the supporters in the world. Now, don't they play this with Lapras, right? And that gets you your Misties back. If I'm correct. Right. Cynthia, thank the Lord. Okay, what's our deck saying then? Alright, we've only got 3 Paris. Oh, I didn't get the energy. I'm so stupid. Oh, Lord. I really am special sometimes. But I guess getting the Paris is just as important. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. I am going to get the energy with the next one, so that's okay. I don't mind. And then we can go for a Jet Punch. That's cool. And then we can get everything out next. That's good. I'm liking this. This is okay. Hopefully I can get a Beast Game this turn. That would be cool. Let's bench you. And let's go for this Jet Punch. Good stuff. Alright. This deck is kind of crazy though. I played against it earlier and it just demolished me. Absolutely demolished me. So I'm hoping it doesn't really go that way here. But they probably have the turn 1 KO here already. I'll be honest with you. I need to get the Beast Ring, right? So there's that. There's the Misty's favorite. Yep. Oh, they're going to have it big here. Oh, Lord, they're going to have it big. But they have to discard, is it 50 times? Oh, the Whitney. That's cool. I like that. 40. 4 8s, and then there's 16, and then there's 200, and then there's 240. They need to get, what, 7 supporters to one-hit KO me, if I'm correct? If my maths is not abysmal? Let's hope that they ain't got it. I doubt it, though. Let's be real. Let's be real. Come on. Great potion. That's a pain. Nah, they ain't got it. Come on. Ah, they ain't got it. Thank God. 240 though. Damn, they were close. Oh, they were close. Okie dokie. Quick maths, I tell you quick. Yeah, quick maths. 2 plus 2 is 4. Oh, let's Dedenne. Let's Dedenne. I want a welder. Or not. That's fine. We got these Parasects out, which is a Gucci. Good for me. All right, we are greedy. Here we go. Jet Punch. Plus the Confusion. Good stuff. Good damage. Oh, yeah. And we haven't even got to Elegant Soul yet. So there's the Misty, obviously. But they must have, like, a lot of supporters or a lot of power pads. But there seems to be no, like, other engine to help you draw your cards out your deck to get stuff like power pad to put things in here. Unless they play a Whitney. But then if they play the Whitney, they can't play the Misty's Favor. So there's that. So sometimes I'm going to have to take a gamble. Oh, they got the heads. God damn it. Why, man? Why you be like that, dude? At least they're still confused, so they still get the 40 damage on them. And then Jet Punch for 60. Now I kind of regret getting rid of that Beast Energy. No, the Beast Ring. Because they are just, like, super close to getting what they need now. But this deck is actually really good. I'm not even going to lie. It's really good. There's that Rainbow Brush. Okay, we could Beast Gain. Yeah, we're going to Beast Gain. Screw it. It's a KO, right? So, might as well take advantage of that bad boy. So I think it's 4 prizes, if I'm right. Via useless. Somewhat useful. Oh, but they've... Come on, they've got it, right? Well, no, they don't. How are they going to do it without... Yeah, they need the energy. Questionable. Switch Raft, yeah. And then the... Oh, it heals... Okay. Wow, they're going for it. Dude, what are you doing? I could, like, one-hit KO you next turn. Super easy. I just got to get the welder and I'm good. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I mean, we can attack with the Parasects. Like, that's something we can do. Because they can't Guzma us, so... We can just... wait for them to attack first, right? I mean, screw it, right? That does mean we attach for turns, so there's that. But if we get Welder here, it would be nice. We do! Okay! So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach here, retreat to you, and Welder... See, I could Welder onto the Buzzmosa, but I want to attack with the Parasect this turn. At least put some pressure on them. Ah, good stuff. Yeah, this is good. And then we can Rainbow Brush here. Get that grass in. Sweet. Sweet. Yo, playing a Fossil deck, and my opponent accidentally clicked the Pokemon Research tab. Gotta be careful about that, man. Gotta be careful. Right, so they ain't gonna Guzma our Buzzmosa, so if they come up in the active, if we just get another Welder, we are good. We are good. We have everything in our hand to do it. To one-hit KO, so with the Rainbow Brush to switch one of the energies into grass. Oh, wait, no. We need 2 grass energy, though. Yikes. We need 2 Rainbow Brushes. Or an attachment from turn. Questionable. Ah, and he ducked that as well. Okay, at least we get the grass energy through the Viridian Forest, so I'm not going to complain. But they're going to go down. And, well, I think if we get the Welder, we still win. Right? Right? Can't take full credit. Yeah, sure. Sure. There it is again. Down it goes. Are they going to promote the big boy? No, they're just going to scoop. Of course. Let's go for another one. Let's go for one more. I really like this list. It's super fun. It's really fun. And it uses that fun little engine, eh? A fun little engine. Oh, Lord. I do need to go to bed soon. Oh. Talk about taking responsibility for yourself, and I'm sitting there going, yeah, you should go to bed. So, I will. I'll go to bed after this, I think. Oh. What deck are we up against here? Dark Box? Do not be... Okay, it's got to be Dark Box, right? Don't be what I think it is. Because of that Lucario coin, I thought it was like a Lucario Memetal, which is just such a pain to play against. But it's, thank God, it's like it's not going to be that good a deck post rotation, I think, because DCE rotates and it needs DCE to like have a quick start up. So there's that. Right, what they got then? Show me what you've got. Okay. Odd hand. Seems to be happening a lot, which is a bit of a shame. Let's do that. Let's Welder. Sweet. Good start already. Get rid of the Earring and Bell. Let's get the fires out. Great, 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 great. So we just need a Rainbow Brush and we have a turn 1 setup, which is dope. Which we don't, but that's fine. We get a Paris down, which is good. And we got the Cynthia next turn as well, which is dope as well. We don't get to attack, right? It was our first turn, so imagine if I missed that. Okay, definitely Dark Box. Proven. So, what does Dark Box play? It plays that Darkrai tag team, which is pretty good. It plays the Mega Sableye Tyranitar, which is okay. And then, of course, Greninja's Auroch. So we could be up against some pretty tough stuff. And like this deck likes retreating a lot as well, so there's that. So we can't really fully utilize the Parasects as well, which is bad. So that's not good at all. Order pad, alright. So how an order pad? This is different. Ah, of course. Of course you go for that. But they're not attacking this turn, so. But that is 2 Earring and Bells down, which is bad. Kind of counters our whole strategy. Now I could attach here with grass to be safe. I think no, we don't really need to Elegant Soul here. I mean, you'll get the KO and take a prize, but I'm gonna have faith. There we go. Have a bit of faith, huh? Have a bit of faith. There we go. There's we do. we can now get the energy from this netball and attach it to the bench one, which is useful. And then we can rainbow brush. There we are. Grass. And then we will now elegant soul. So there we go. Sweet stuff. All right. Nice quick start up for us. And it's a quitteroni. Didgeridoo. All right. I would get into another one considering how quick that went, but I do need to go to bed. So, yeah, I do definitely need to go. I've got a long day tomorrow as well. Hopefully a fun one for me. So, but yeah, with that all said, thank you guys for stopping by. And thank you for hearing me chat about just stuff constantly and putting up with that. I do appreciate that a lot. But yeah, please do take care, you guys. And again, thank you for coming along. I will leave you to it. Have a good night. Peace.